Hey Sholeh, it was easier to show you than to try to tell you over the phone or in an email. So here's your class. If you just go down to the student blogs, click on the student blogs button, and when this finally comes up, let's see, there it goes. When this comes up, you're going to click on the blogs. Not so slow. Okay, click on blogs. And once this opens, you're going to create a blog for every student. So when this comes open, I can't believe this is so slow. You will go in here and create blog. So you'll click the create blog button. You're going to want to type in all your names. I would put them in last name first and then first name so that they stay in alphabetical order. It's a lot easier to check them off when you do that. So just type in the name. So for instance, if I was doing one for me, I'd type Broom Antonia, and then just submit. You'll do that for every student, and then they'll show up in a list. When the students go to create their blog, they will come to this same place and they'll find their name in a list. They don't have the option of create a blog on their end. So when they come to do this, you'll have a whole list of names here, and the student will come in and they will click on their name. When their blog page opens, they will then create an entry. Let's see what it says. Okay, so now they will click on create a blog entry. And once they do that, let's just do one for me, and we'll go through the whole process. With this Camtasia on, it slows the computer down. You can see it blinking, but it's getting there. Alright, so I will type my name in. Alright, and they're going to type in their personal information, all that good stuff. I am hungry. They would hover right here to put a picture in. If you hover over that, it says attach image. And you won't have to do that, but sometimes they're going to call, even though the directions are there, and ask you, how do I do this? How do I do this? And then you just browse, look for a picture. Let's see if I can find a picture. Alright, so you've got a picture. I would set the parameters up as 150, 150. Make sure they click on no, you don't want to launch in a new window, and submit. When it submits, it gives you an idea. It shows you what it's going to look like a preview screen, and then you just hit submit again, and it will show up in the blog. Okay, so then they will post their entry. Eventually. I'm sorry this is taking so long. Okay. And once they post their entry, they see it there. Okay, so when they go back out to the blogs and they come in again, sometimes they call and they're like, I don't understand, where's it at? I don't see it, I know I created it. When you go back into the blogs, and when you go in to actually grade and see that they're there, when you click on a student's name, when you click on the student's name, you are going to have to click on their name again over here to the right. Okay, so when you enter their blog, it looks like it's blank. Well, and then I guess since I'm creating my blog, you go over here and you would actually have to click on their name to see what their blog said and what it looked like. Okay, so I'm going to go back and actually delete this one off so that it's not in here messing stuff up for you. And if they make a mistake, they can't delete it. All they can do is add another entry. They can't go in and edit or delete it. So occasionally you may have to go in and delete it for them. And in order to do that, you would just go to the little mark here and delete. And then they can enter the block again. Or if they had something in there twice, a lot of times they'll put it in and then they'll go back and put it all in again in order to put a picture with it. So you can just go in there and delete it out. Alright, if you have any other questions, just let me know.